Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello my dear students, welcome to First Commerce Business Studies online classes. Today in this presentation, let us discuss the second form of business organization, the joint Hindu family business. Concept, features of joint Hindu family business. The joint Hindu family business or the Hindu undivided family business is a unique type of business entity. It is governed and dictated by Hindu law. To begin a Hindu undivided family, there must be a minimum of two related family members. There must be assets, business, or ancestral property that they have inherited or will eventually inherit. The formation of HUF does not require any documentation. So, the joint Hindu family business refers to a form of organization wherein the business is owned, carried by the members of Hindu undivided family. Joint Hindu family business. The formation of a HUF does not require any documentation. The formation here, admission of new member is by birth. The business is controlled by the head of the family who is eldest member and he is called Karta. And all members have equal ownership right over the property of an ancestor and they are known as co-parsoners. All here, so who all are members of such an organization? Well, any person born into the family, boy or girl, are the part of HUF. These members are the co-parsoners of the business. And let's move to discuss some more important features of HUF. Under that, the first one is formation. For a joint Hindu family business, there should be at least two members in the family. It is not at all compulsory to register this organization because it is the result of Hindu law. It is not formed by any agreement like partnership form. Membership is by birth here. So to begin HUF, there must be a minimum of two related family members and there must be some assets or ancestral property that they have inherited or will eventually inherit. The formation of HUF does not require any documentation and admission of new members is by birth here. And the next one, liability. The control of the family business lies with the Karta. He takes all the decisions and is authorized to manage the business. His decisions are binding on the other members. So the liability of all various co-parsoners is only up to their share of property or business. So they have limited liability. But Karta, who is called as head of the family, he have unlimited liability because being the head of the HUF has so he have unlimited liability. And control is one more important feature of business, HUF form of business. The liability of Karta is unlimited here because he is the only one deciding the authority, whereas the liability of co-parsoners is limited up to their share in the capital of the company. So the entire control of the entity lies with the Karta. He takes all the decisions. Others should obey the decisions of Karta. Other means all co-parsoners should obey the decisions which is taken by the Karta. And continuity. See, the business continues even after the death of a members. Even after the death of the Karta. At the death of the Karta, the next eldest member will become will become the Karta. So keep in mind, a HUF can be dissolved if all members mutually agree. So, and one more is minor members. So as we saw the earlier, the member are eligible to be co-partners by virtue of their birth into the family. So in this case, even minor members will be a part of HUF. Here, continuity. This organization enjoys a long and stable life as it is not affected due to death, insolvency, or insanity of any of its member. Because, in other words, if Karta dies or becomes incapable of managing the business, then succeeding co-partners will act as a Karta, who is next one. Hence, operations are not terminated and continuity of business is not threatened here. And let's move to discuss merits and demerits of joint Hindu family business. First one, effective control. HUF means Hindu undivided family business is comprised of family members. Like any other organization, there is scope for disagreements and conflicts. But Karta has absolute power and takes all decisions by himself. So it will lead to effective management. Continued business existence. The death or retirement of one member will not affect the continuity of the business. So, just like a company, the existence of a HUF is perpetual. Limited liability of members. The co-partners do not have any effective control over the management of the HUF, and all power lies with the Karta. Here, the liability of the members has also been limited to only their share of the property. Increased loyalty and cooperation. HUF business is run by the members of the family. There is a greater sense of loyalty towards one another. The trust among members is also there and leads to overall cooperation, mutual cooperation exists within the members of family. Move to discuss the demerit or disadvantages of Hindu undivided family form of business. First one is limited resources. No outside member other than family members of the business here. So this makes it very difficult to get additional capital from the market. With the limited capital, the chances of expansion are very low. The common problem faced by the joint Hindu family business is limited capital, which is largely dependent on ancestral property and throws limits for growth and expansion. Next one is unlimited liability of Karta. Karta has all the power and he has the burden of unlimited liability. His personal property can be used to repay business debts. So the Karta is not only loaded with the responsibility of the decision making and running the business, but also distressed due to unlimited liability. The business debts can repaid by using his property. And the third main disadvantage of HUF business is dominance of Karta. The Karta, who is called as the elder person of the business or elder person of the business family, the Karta individually manages the business and his decisions are also independent. So sometimes this causes to conflict among the HUF and sometimes it may lead to breakdown of family unit. Karta's decisions may be questioned by other members. The family members might sometimes oppose the decision of the Karta. This may create conflicts among the family member and may even lead to loss of control and split in the family unit. And one more disadvantage of Hindu undivided family business is limited managerial skill. Here, Karta cannot be a specialist in all areas of management. The business might suffer due to his unwise decisions sometimes. So, his incapability in decision making may lead to meager profits, means lesser profits, or sometimes even losses for the organization. The Karta may not be the most qualified person to lead the overall activities of the business. The position is given to because the position of Karta is given to the senior most family member, correct? Whether he is most qualified or not. Taken into it is not taken into consideration here. The joint the joint Hindu family business is on the declining stage now because of the diminishing number of joint Hindu family business in the country. Thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.